FITTEST of the Coast 2024 individual female division, event number 2 of 7 scored events over 3 days of competition is getting onto the main stage for number 1, back-to-back rig here. It's the second event of the first day of competition for them. Now you take a look at the event there. It's a long way to the top. We got some deadlifts, 3 progressive weights as you see on the floor. 21, 15, 9 is the rep scheme. 155, 185, 205. Women will have to add their own weights as they go. In between, they have some double up rope climbs. Actually, very old movement if you're a student of CrossFit.com. Probably at least 15 years old, maybe older than that, but not often seen in competition. The women will have to do 3, 2, and 1 reps. There is a penalty of burpees and burpees if you fail to complete the double up portion of the rope climb in one go. You'll get to see real quick what that looks like. But basically, there's those yellow tape lines on the rope. The athletes will have to climb up, control back below the yellow without touching the ground, climb back up to the 15-foot beam, and then they can come down any way they want to. That counts as a rep. Then they can come down they have to come down after that. If they fail to do the double up rope climb in an unbroken fashion, then they have to do a bar facing burpee penalty. The other nuance of this workout, because of the staggered barbells, is that every time you come off the rope, you need to come back across this red line before you go back to the deadlifts or to more rope climbs. Thing number 9, closest to it, is Jessica Yarbrough, currently 14th in the division. Salem Worth, in lane 7, sitting in 13th place. Kayla McClure and Paul Red there, currently in 10th after 1 event. Rachel Jordan, tied for 16th. Lisa Scaletta, Pinkfoot, 12th. Josie Hamer, William Sports Plus, comes in 9th after 1 event. Abby Exum, 8th place after that opening event. Rounding out the heat, Natalia Ikunko, tied for 16th. Deadlifts are done for a few of the athletes, including Abby Exum and Marissa Scaletta, so they're adding weight to their bar. Jessica Yarbrough doing the same far left side of the screen, and we're going to get our first chance to see these double up rope climbs once the weight is changed. In number 6, it looks like fastest to make that change was Kayla McClure. Scaletta heading back there as well, and Abby Exum, and now Jessica Yarbrough. Let's see who gets on the rope first. It is Kayla McClure in the red, and then in the pink, Scaletta. So McClure on the left side, Scaletta on the right side, both going to try to show control below. Scaletta faster in that transition. Abby Exum is up. Salem Worth as well, and then you must come down, as you just saw Marissa Scaletta do right there. So that's 1 of 3 done. Abby Exum controlling below, working her way back out. Outside lane, Natalia, pretty quick on the rope, making up some distance there. Great workout. Have to be good on the barbell, have to be good at the gymnastics. Those who are good at both should do well. And once again, Scaletta on the way down, showing great proficiency there. Very smooth on the rope climb, and that's 2 of 3 reps done for her in this opening round. Natalia in all black to the right side of the screen. Should be halfway through that middle rep. Losing her footing there for a second. Gets the hands below. She'll go back up. Usually in the rope climb, it's advantageous to be tall, but the smaller athletes do have a little bit more room to play with at the bottom of this double up rope climb. Jessica Yarbrough outside of the screen there with the pink belt, blue top, also looking good on the rope. I think she's got 2 of 3 done. Scaletta is going to be the first athlete up for her 3rd of 3 in this opening round. We had a 12-minute time cap. We're approaching the 3-minute mark. She scoots down the rope quickly again, keeps her footing, maintains control, and she should be heading up for the last time. In lane number 7, Salem Worth, she is hitting 1 of the penalties. That is the nuance of this workout that we had mentioned. She's got to do 4 bar facing burpees. Should have to go across the red line Maybe not. They're used to Scaletta doing that. Penalty for Abby Exum on the bar facing burpees as well. So lane 4, Scaletta, and now lane 5, Rachel Jordan. The top 2 women after the first round of this one. This is the opening heat, first of second heats for the individual women. On the opening day of competition here at the Regional Convention Center, in Greenville, South Carolina. And Jordan, McClure hitting some penalty burpees as well. So 2 athletes have made it to the second round of deadlifts. It's Scaletta, who's been singles from the start, and Rachel Jordan, who just did a touch and go set there. Far side of the floor, Natalia Fikunko, who did look really good on those rope climbs, also coming to join them. And now in lane 7, Salem Wirth, despite the penalties, 4th in the heat. So the women on the barbell are the top 4 in the heat. Nice smooth singles there for Wirth. Rachel Jordan in the red in the back there. Now down to singles. Scaletta, 3 reps to go in the round of 15. It's been singles from the start for her. Natalia, great on the ropes, but shaking her head at the barbell far side of the floor. Last rep here for Scaletta. Ayla McClure has finished up rope climbs in round number 1. Scaletta's changing the barbell weight for the last time to move it up to 205. Salem Wirth making great pace on the deadlifts. Should be 1 rep to go for her. But she'll move into second as Rachel Jordan has 3 reps to go. Josie Hamer, far side of the floor in the middle with the black pants, is now on the deadlifts as well. So it's Scaletta heading back to the rope, the pink top, black pants. Changing weights in the foreground. Jordan, black pants, red shirt, 1 rep. Trumko, Hamer, and McClure are all working on the set of 15. On the rope, far side of the floor, stitching her first. Scaletta and the other 2 athletes on the rope around here. Scaletta smooth on the way down, and she'll do that rebounding portion. Wirth will opt for the burpee penalty. You do have that option. So calculated decision there from Salem Wirth. Scaletta at the 6-minute mark, roll up rope climb, 1 more to minutes in cap. Barbro, who had lived on the rope green, has gotten stuck there, able to get off of the rope. For McClure, by the second in, waits there, didn't get a job. No great composure there from Marissa Scaletta. Scaletta will get it done. She'll head to the deadlift bar for set of 9. Abby Exum sliding down the rope, maybe not that comfortable on the hands. Salem Wirth coming down the rope on the left side. Jordan, center of the screen, may have an opportunity to overtake Salem Wirth here. Jessica Yarbrough off screen has finished up her first set of rope climbs, so Abby Exum, the only woman still working on that opening set. Rachel Jordan smooth on the rope again. Have to come to the finish line to make up for the stagger difference there before she can start her set of 9 deadlifts. Josie Hamer changing her weights between the rounds of 15 and 9. Wirth is on the final rope on the left side of the screen. Green top and black with the orange shoes. Right next to him, all red. Ayla McClure. Gets below the line. Looks like that. Salem Wirth, 3rd athlete to the final barbell. Scaletta All singles at the 205 bar, 2 reps to go. Less than 4 minutes to go to the time cap. McClure comes down hard. Looks like she's okay. Pass up to Scaletta. Rachel Jordan going back to get some shots. McClure has to hit the personal penalty. But get with Scaletta when she gets back there. And Salem Worth's crushing these deadlifts. 1 rep to go. So she's tied on reps now with Scaletta, but she's been unable to do the rope climb touch and go. Scaletta on the ropes. In the pink. Oh, Worth is going to go for it. Left side of the screen. Ditkenko, far right side of the screen, is in the previous round. Exton's still in the first round, I believe. Scaletta just needs to get to the top here to secure the heat win and set the time to beat with 1 final heat to go. Salem Worth so close to the top, she will make the tag. Scaletta, she makes the touch, and Marissa Scaletta will jog across the finish line. 9:36 unofficial for Marissa Scaletta.
Keep going! Salem, come on, get the second!
So Worth on the burpee penalty. Rachel Jordan on the last set of deadlifts. Ekstrom on the deadlift. She has now finished that first set of double up. Jessica Yarbrough coming in the screen here on the left. She's in the middle round. Worth has 1 rope climb to go. Rachel Jordan with 1 double up to go. She's on the rope. Yarbrough comes down. Good rope climb there. She'll hit some burpees. McClure go in for it again after coming down hard on the last one. Worth on her last rope climb on the left. She's at failure though. It is really going to be tight. And Rachel Jordan on the right side is going for the touch and go. The grip is completely gone for Worth. All she has to do is touch the top. She hits it, but has no grip in her left arm at all, and she can't even hold the rope climb. Jordan's coming down, and Rachel Jordan's going to run to the finish line. 10:38, 10:40 for Worth. Rachel Jordan closing hard and will squeeze out by 2 seconds. Pretty incredible race to the finish there. Salem Worth giving everything with no grip remaining, and Rachel Jordan showing tremendous composure on the rope climb after managing the deadlifts very well. 1 minute to the time cap. Yarbrough, she's gonna have to come down. Josie Hamer, judge says she didn't hit the top. She looks pretty dejected about that one. She'll have to go again. McClure back on the ropes. Natalia, far side of the floor, trying to get another rope climb in. 30 seconds to the time cap here. Good rep there for McClure. She's now into the final set of deadlifts, but she has to go across the line. 20 seconds. How many deadlifts did you get in? Hamer, Ekstrom all going for a rope climb. Ditkenko comes down, a good rope climb for her. So she's actually just about a rep behind McClure here. 4 deadlifts for McClure, none for Ditkenko. Sorry about the camera there. Fix that real quick. There we go. I didn't do too many things. Let's see if we can check in with Marissa Scaletta. Marissa, can I get a word?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go!
Hey. Got a crowd cheering her on here. Just hold this a few inches to float below your chin. Marissa, that looked like a great workout. The rope climbs especially, you looked fantastic.
Oh, thank
Has
you.
that always been an easy skill for you?
I mean, I enjoy using rope. I enjoy rope climbs, so it wasn't bad. I would say round like my 5th double up, starting to feel it a little bit, but I was like, you're almost there. You got this.
Your cheering section here was asking me to ask how old you are.
I'm 16.
16 years old, competing out here against the ladies. Is this the first time you've been in like the top division?
Yeah, this is the first time I've been to FITTEST, South Carolina.
Well, certainly looks like you belong. That was a great workout. You handled the weight. You crushed the rope climbs. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, sir. Marissa Scaletta, top time there in heat number 1. 9:26 at 16 years old. Incredibly impressive. Nice shirt. Shout out in the gate and CrossFit Crash. Women for heat number 2 are lined up here, getting ready to take on the floor. 9:26, I believe, is the top time for Scaletta. I believe they're in order here. So lane number 1, front of the pack with the white and black, should be Annie Brazenton. Mary Hannah Smith behind her. She is second place after the first event. Heather Williams right behind her in the long white t-shirt, gray pants, comes in third after one event. Holly Alvison behind her sits fourth. Madison Helms in the green sports bra is the leader after one event. Lauren Bowers behind her sits fifth. Ryan Bowers, we got Leah Murphy currently 11th overall. Claire Karsner comes in 6th, and Cara Petrozelli comes in 7th. Scaletta was 12th after the opening workout earlier today. They had a great performance there. See how well it stacks up against the top seeded athletes coming into this one. The qualification process for FITTEST in South Carolina is the game season. The open and quarterfinals, and then regardless of your division, you get an invite if you're good enough, ranked high enough amongst athletes in South Carolina. These were the top athletes in the state who accepted their invitation here. Show you guys the workout in case you missed it earlier. It's a long way to the top. 21:15.9 on the deadlifts, 155, 185, and 205. Athletes will change their weights after the deadlifts in line of 21 and 15 before heading to the rope with a double up rope climb. Double up rope climb. Old movement from .com, but you don't often see them in competition. Athletes will have to go to the top, touch the 15-foot rep beam, descend back below this yellow tape line, show control without their feet touching the ground, return to the top, and then they are mandated to come off the rope after one successful rep of that. If they break in between that, they still get ready for the first rope climb. They just must go to the barbell for a 4 burpee over the bar penalty. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Heat 2, event 2 on day 1 from the Greenville Convention Center. Second heat, elite women working through 21 deadlifts at 155. This will be no issue for the women in this heat. So once they finish it, hold it away, roll the bar forward. We'll see who's got the proficiency on the rope climb. Marissa Scaletta was the best in the opening heat, 9:26 unofficial. Let's see who in this heat has what it takes to take down that time. Deadlifts done for Helms. Also done for Bowers, Murphy, Alvison, Williams. And all the women now moved on to changing the weights. And it looks like Helms on the right side is there in the middle. And Leah Murphy are going to be the first one to the rope. Helms shows control below. Leah Murphy with a totally different technique. I'll see if I can capture that on her second one. Petrozelli left side of the screen. Being told to come back and show control below. Helms done with 1, Murphy done with 1. The technique that Leah Murphy here is using on the double up portion of this rope climb does have the potential to pay off. I'm going to see if I can get a close-up for you of it. So most of her body, actually a third of her body, stays above the line, but using the strength of her legs to hold herself there, she gets the hands below the yellow tape, which is good enough. She's got 2 double-ups done before anyone else, and we're not even at the 2-minute mark yet. Helms, second in the heat, she comes off the rope. Williams, successful rep. Albison as well. Petrozelli, left side of the screen. Green socks, that's Leah Murphy, and she's up for Helms once again. Here she goes, staying high on the rope. Getting a hand flow, which is the standard. And at the 2:25 mark, all 3 double ups in round 1 done for Leah Murphy. She'll have to make her way down past the red line before going back to the barbell. That's to account for the stagger. Far side of the floor, you see Mary Hannah Smith doing burpees over the bar. That's the penalty if you break up the double up rope climb. Murphy's pace on the deadlifts was much faster at the 185 bar than anything we saw in the opening heat. 8 reps, the judge says, as Helms now heads to her barbell, second in the heat. Andy Brazen's his far side of the floor, hitting a burpee penalty. Big drop there in lane 6. Lauren Bauer is going to have to do some burpees. Does look like she's okay. Albison in the all black has finished up. Her and Heather Williams are now into the second round, and Petrozelli coming here as well. We have Murphy, who's already loading up the bar in round 3. Helms with a hand up in the air right behind her. Williams and Albison, and now Petrozelli 3.5 in the heat, looking on the deadlift at 185. There goes Murphy with urgency back to the rope. Back on the rope in the gray, Leah Murphy, who is making an assault on this workout and making a statement with urgency, efficiency. There we got to see a great shot of that little touch that she does below. Helms glances over at Murphy. I think she might know that absent a mistake, Murphy's not going to be beatable on this one. Hand up for Williams. She finishes up. Albison, 1 rep to go. Albison and Williams changing up the weight. There are the overall leaders. Helms on the right. Loses the feet for a second, saves it. She'll head up once again. And Murphy heading up for the final time in this second round. Helms gets a good rep there. Murphy with a good rep. At the 450 mark, she should be advancing to the deadlifts for the final time. Shift up our angle here. Let's take a look at Williams and Albison. Williams in great pants up first. Locking the feet in so she can get the hands low. Albison just now getting on the rope, so half of a rep ahead. Williams is of Albison. Petrozelli's far side of the floor is right in between them. Those are 3.5 in the heat. Helms is going back up on the second part of this rope climb, and she's going to have to hit the 4 penalty. Finishes the deadlift. Well, everyone else is struggling on this workout. Leah Murphy. Albison sound at some point. Leah Murphy, final double up rep here. No problem. Gets the hand blow once again. Helms moves on to the deadlifts in the final round. We'll get with her in a second. Lisa Murphy at the 6:12 mark. This is a runaway victory. Leah Murphy and nobody else close. Great job, Leah Murphy there. Will take the event win. She was 11th earlier. She needed that. She got it done. Here's Helms. Last 9 deadlifts. He's at 205. Wally Albison. Looks like she's both into third. The heat. Heather Williams advancing at it. Helms done. 2 reps for Lally. Heather yet to get the bar up before Kara Petrozelli not on the barbell yet. Second, third, and fourth in the heat are right here. Helms on the rope for the last double up rope climb. 4 reps to go for Albison. The deadlifts are definitely tough for her. Williams, no problem at all, rips out a set there right off the gate. Now Albison was having to do burpees in the last round, and Williams did not, but she took a big rest. It might come down to a point of strategy between them. Helms gets it done. 7:44, second place for her. She'll maintain the overall lead heading into tomorrow. Albison done, Williams done. Ara Petrozelli now on to the deadlifts. We'll keep our eyes on her, but right now it looks like a 2-woman race for the 3 spot in the heat and possibly in the event. Again, 9:26 Skeletta. Williams is going to be up first. Now, if she's been paying attention, Albison has not been able to do the double ups. So Williams doesn't necessarily have to do that. She could probably come down to the burpees and still get it. Let's see what she opts to do. She's going to stay on the rope. And if she gets to the top here, it will be good enough. Judge actually says she has to come down. Now, I'm not expecting Albison to go for the double up. Let's see. Albison's going to try it. So she's choosing to take the risk. I think she's going to come down. Yep, there she goes. Heather Williams will have some motivation by seeing that. She knows now that it's just 1 rope climb. She doesn't even have to worry about the double up. All she has to do is do 1 rope climb past Albison. Albison with urgency on the burpees. Williams jumps to the rope. And Albison gets called back. We're at the 8:58 mark. Heather Williams is going to come across and take 3rd place in the event. That'll be her second 3rd place finish through 2 events. She should be in 2nd place overall, as Mary Hannah Smith, who was 2nd and beat her this morning, is back, middle of the pack here. Albison, 4th this morning. She'll come across 4th in this one by about a second. That's going to be close between her and Skeletta. Petrozelli's got 1 rope climb to go. Petrozelli's seat and 1 from the previous. If she gets this rope climb done, for 5th. The rest of the women gathered a bit. Be our next 3 lanes, down from her. Bowers up for another rope climb. Petrozelli just get across. Cara Petrozelli should be a 5th or 6th place finish there. I think 6th for in this heat. And Bowers does get in. So Petrozelli sniping a spot from Bowers there. That'll pay off on the leaderboard. Claire Karsner here, been staring at the rope for a while. Blue pants, Mary Hannah Smith, 2nd in the opening event earlier this evening. Exactly sure what lap she's on. She's gonna try to stay on the rope. We got Karsner. She touches. Not sure what's up. Mary Hannah Smith's going to get it done. 9:56 on the clock, unofficial. 1 minute to the time cap. 2 athletes left on the floor. We will absolutely try to catch up with Leah Murphy after this one. Just demolished this workout from the jump. See if Karsner or Brazington goes for another rep. Brazington, far side of the floor. She is up on the rope. Brazington touches the red. She's going to drop. Karsner says that's enough. And that will bring us to the end of event number 2 for the women on day 1 here at FITTEST, South Carolina. Madeline Helms should be the overall leader starting tomorrow. 1 rep raising. Williams should start the day. Murphy taking the event win. Leah, can we talk to you for a second? Just hold this like a little below
All right.
your chin. That was super impressive.
Thank you.
Did you know that this was going to be a great workout for you?
Yeah, I practiced it and I really liked it. So I was excited going into this one. The row it wasn't that bad. So
You had a little different technique than most of the women,
Uh-huh.
where you kept your body high and put your hands low to get below the tape.
Yes, uh-huh.
Is that something you figured out in practice?
well, I figured out if I tap the rope under instead of like putting both of my hands on and holding, like it was just less time under tension. So I kind of practiced just like it's just tapping and then going again. So that helped a lot.
And I mean, even in the transitions, you had a lot of urgency. Did you experience any grip fatigue in that workout?
Honestly, more so once I was done. Like it was kind of like a surge of pain once I finished, but during like I felt it, but it really wasn't a limiting factor. So
All right, well that was fun to watch.
thank you.
Nice bounce back from earlier.
Yes, for sure.
We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, nice job,
Yeah.
Leah. Leah Murphy, winner of event number 2 for the individual female division. Very impressive performance there. The men will be taking on the same workout about an hour from now. Caden, you give us a Leah.
Oh yeah, I'll get some attention.
All right, we will shut it down. The women are done for the day. Men, in about an hour, will finish up with the workout you just saw. Long way to the top. We will see you then.